Hello guys, this is Mainak and today we will learn how to make the structural drawings. So we have been designing the building by different softwares like Tekla Structural Designer, STAAD, RCDC, ETAP, SAFE, SAP. So whatever the results we get, the ultimate aim is to prepare a structural drawing. So how to do that, we'll tell you in this video, and all the study materials you can download for free from the description so that you can practice along with me. So basically what we'll be doing is we'll be drawing all the basic elements, taking some arbitrary size, and then when you have an arbitrary size and all the elements you know how to draw that, then you can be able to make any structural drawing and using the results which you obtain from the software. Okay, and there are also some default things which you don't need to make again and again. Those things also I'll try to provide you in the study material link. So right now what I'm going to do is you are building from scratch and you have the design results, so for example, and so how do you make the structural drawings? So first of all, this is the architectural plan, and the first thing which you need is the column positioning. Okay, column layout and foundation layout. So I'm going to do that. So first of all, I'm just going to copy this. Okay, and if you're starting the video, make sure you drop the like to just encourage the YouTube algorithm, nothing else. Okay, simply just delete all the text which is not required for now, and the other things I'm doing the column layout, right? So I have to be very clear in my understanding what I'm doing exactly. I'm doing column layout, so all the things which are except the column layout, I'm going to delete this. Okay, for sure. So walls, with it, everything will go. Simply the column layout will do. So yeah, we can do the layout in import the layout in various software results, but they are not accurate. So it's best we do the column layout here, because when you take the coordinates, those coordinates might get deflected a little bit between some centimeters or something. So best way to prepare the accurately the architectural plan, the column layout and the other structural drawings is from the architectural plan itself, so that there is no difference between the architectural and structural drawing. Often I've seen the drawings of many engineers, and then there is some difference between the architectural and structural drawing, so you don't want that. So here I'll just going to just double click this and write this as column layout. I can do it, I think, in capital letters. I think column layout, that will be good. So the text settings and all, we have already done this. So I'll just also give you the file. I'll just okay. So here you can prepare a new layer here for the center lines. So just CL center line, and I'll just make this layer as something. Give this layer a color center line. So, and I'll just turn the center line layer on. Okay, zero layer on. I'll later do this center line, no problem. I'll do this up to this much. Top I'll keep a little bit distant because I want this same layout to work for the footings as well. Bottom I don't need much. I'll keep it this much. Okay, so this I'll put this in the center line layer. Okay, now I'll just copy this. Since now there is all the columns have the center line at the center, so there is no problem. Otherwise, if there is some deviation, you just show the deviation in one direction. Okay, like this. If there is the deviation along this, you show it like this. Okay, you have to show. If there is a middle, then you don't have to show these things. Okay, all right. So there is another column layer here. So I'm just going to see. I'm doing this. I'm just taking this like this so that I don't have to trim or anything later. Okay, so again, now I'll just take a line once again, and left side will take a bit more, right side you don't need, because we are only going to provide annotation on the left side. Right side we are just going to keep this as minimum. Put this in the center line layer, escape, and then copy, and see you enter, and then copy and just paste it along the horizontals. Let's play the horizontals. So there are 2, 3, 4, and there are 5 horizontal plans. Okay, so this are the horizontal plans here, and now we'll make some text here. So suppose this will do numeric, and this will do this will do alphanumeric ABCD, and this will do numeric, like the particles will be a new alphanumeric. So A. Okay, so A will just take a circle to just be large enough for A. Okay, this seems good. Okay, just move this to here. So alphanumeric numbering will do here. So we'll copy this A, this will be B, we'll name it later. Just put it here, and now change the things. Okay, so what you're doing is just preparing a structural drawing from scratch. Okay, because you have to spend some time in a basic idea how to prepare the structural drawing. You just cannot give the result from any software, however advanced it may be. So notice how I'm taking this point, because I'm just going to paste it here. So up to this point. So just take this as, okay, take this as 1, and just move it a little bit center, just to make it good, nice and clear. Okay, so then just put it here, and put it here, put it here, put it here. Okay, nice and good. So this will be 2, and this is, okay, yeah, this is, there is one column which is remaining, so this will be actually 3. So I'll just take the extension here like this, 3, 4, okay, 5, 6, now I'll give the dimension. I'll take the dimension a little bit up. I want the same to, when I'll give the footing also in the next drawing, so I want this to be remain in the same alignment, so that's why here I'll just give a little bit gap to accommodate for the footings later. So just planning things ahead. So now you need to give the numbering or mark of this columns. So we'll just name this as C1. Copy this. So the middle columns will all give C2. This last columns will go give this as C1. Right. These are pasted properly. Now we'll go for C2. Middle columns will give C2. Two types of variations we're going with in the columns. So we'll just name this as C2. Escape, copy. So I've chosen a simple plan. So let's show you, just get started with the basics of the structural drawing. Okay, so the footings have been marked, and now what you can do is just make this you want to make good habit of just having it along all the blocks here. What I want is, I just want this and this to be in join this now, so that I can copy this at once, and this yeah, this table also I'll just copy. Make sure the ortho is turned on. So we'll see how many pages we can make here, I think. Okay, so this will be the column layout. Two types of column we have given. We'll try to keep the other things here as well. Okay, can give a typical column arrangement also. I'll just show you. Okay, yeah, this is it, column layout, and we have the column layout here properly. Now we'll have to prepare a table here, and at the side, in this side, we can give a typical column layout of the plan. Okay, that we can copy and paste, but the column layout will just show you how to prepare it. Let's take a polyline here, and just make a random size here, and I'll just take some text here. This is a multi-line text. I'll take it, copy it. So first of all, it will be mark. So I'll just type mark here. Okay, so mark, and then here now reinforcement. So here we can just go reinforcement. You can use shortcut also from which level to which level, from foundation level, foundation. You can use shortcut also like this, LBL, which understandable shortcuts. Foundation level 2, this is G+2, so this will be second floor roof level. So you can also write terrace level, because anyway we'll mention this in this other drawing, that how much the column has been designed for. Okay, in the typical drawing also you'll mention, so no problem in that. This should be little bit larger in the picture, okay, since you're going to give details. And before that, I think you can mention the size also, because size anyway will have in the this thing, but it's a good practice to give the size as well. Okay, mark, and then here we'll give the size. Okay, so let's take, okay, marks. There are two marks of column, C1 here. So I can give you the the formats, and this will be very easy for you to edit, but the formats keep on changing, and I want you to create a better format than this, which is the format which I'm currently using. So that's why I'm teaching you the basics of how to draft this thing, so that you can even create a better format. Anyway, this format you can download, okay, and use. So that's why I'm doing this. C2, there are two sizes here. Just copy, okay. I think we need a little bit more space here. We'll check this later, how much space you need. Depending on that, we'll give this later. Okay, so C1 size here is 350 to 350. So I'll write the size. Okay, just copy this and then we can write the size here. Escape and then double click. Okay, then just take a rectangle here, okay, like this. So you can have various ways to do that. I'll use a 3x mod here, so I'll just show you how to use a 3x mod. So in here, in the go to dimensions here, and like I'll just take the calculator first. What is how to create a 3x mod for the dimensions? So suppose I'm going to magnify the dimension by 3 times. Okay, so then I need to give the the dimension 1 by divided by 3, which is 0.3333, so that I can represent a scale dimension. Okay, D100 I'll just modify, and I'll just name this as in this fit. So primary units scale factor 0.3333, like this. I'll do 33 is enough, I think. Yeah, okay. And this is not, did I modify this? Oh no, this should be 1. Okay, and I'll just create a new D3x mod. Here I'll just do 0.333. okay. Okay, so now get back to just making the thing. So 350 to 350, so I'll do at the rate 3 to 3. How much is the value? It is around, it is 1050. Okay, 1050 comma 1050, enter. Okay, so like this. Now cover is 40, so what is 40 into 3? 120. 120, enter. Okay, now use the fillet. I think you'll use radius, I think 50. This is enough. F, enter. Then you can repeat using space also. Okay, like this you can create this, and then you can take a circle just for the reinforcement here, and I think you can have a circle as well and turn it into a block. Don't use pattern, use solid by layer. You can use this as a block. This is COLREIN. Can mirror this. No, and then I can mirror this in the opposite end. No. And provide 6 reinforcement out for this column. And another ring for this. I'll just show you the rings separately as well. Okay, like this, copy. Now for the dimension, I'll use the 3x mod for the dimensioning. Now see the magic. 350 into 350. So that's the magic of the mod. Okay, and then we'll use the multi-leader to just show the. This will be 4T20. 4T20. You can use 5 also. I'll just use 4A. Small a I use. What is the purpose of small a? To denote the bar. Okay, so here use multi-line text and use place a here. Okay, just to denote the small a, just to denote the places where we have the 20 mm bars, and these 2 bars I'll do 16 mm. Okay, so 4A. And okay, just first of all let me just figure out the text type for this. Okay, I'll just take this, go to annotate, and we'll figure out a thinner text style for this. Okay, it's hanging a bit. Okay, okay, so here I'll just create new thin text, something like this, and click OK. And then we'll just do this thin text. Height is okay, Times New Roman. We'll just change this to, we'll just check for a dim. There is a dim SHX. This one is okay. Just select this dim SHX and then click on apply, and then click on close. So here we'll just simply select dim SHX thin text. So it is thin text is done, and this one will copy. So this one basically represents the places where you have the 4 reinforcement. Okay, then another thing which you can do is you can separate the rings here. Okay, like this. I'll just copy this one. Copy this one also. Take an arc. Here. Okay, just we wanted to use mirror, but middle point we need to get, yes, and then no, join this single entity, and for this also, this one we can just extend this like this. Okay, just for better representation you can do like here you can do using the annotate. Take a multi-leader. You can also use the command mld. Okay, so this will just name this as x, and this will name as y. This will name as y. Okay, so here you can just write here another thing. Okay, here you can just write the ties group. Okay, so ties, I want the text to be annotative text to be in defaulty 100. Now here you want to write ties group G1. Okay, because you want to give the ties group as well, and then your x plus y. So if there was another ring, there would be 2y, 3y, like this we could give. Okay, ties group G1, you want to keep this in a single line, I think. Yes, this is better. And this, I think, if you do small you know, not in caps, small letters, then it will be better. Okay, let's use another group here, same size. This time we'll do like 40-20, we'll do 80-16 here this time. This time A and B is not required since we'll use the same type of reinforcement, so A and B is not be required here. Just delete the A and B, select and then delete. So I'll do X. Already I've named this tie. Since this tie will not be there, it will be different type of tie. Okay, so I'll just name this X plus Z. Okay, there will be a different shape of tie. Just mean let's give the the center. So select this, is center is around here somewhere. Okay, approximately here. Okay, also okay. And just mirror it. Okay, and around here just join this with the help of lines to denote the ties. Okay, and then just take it from here. Oh yes, then just if I have given a tie here, I will give this in this direction, just to have better flow of concrete. This is a good practice. These are small things, okay, but these are very important things that you need to know. So this I can call 8txt try group x plus z group try group g1 only denote the spacing, will denote the spacing later, we'll get to see later, and x, and this just do z here, and z will have like a shape which is like this, or like a diamond ring, you can call it. Okay, let me join this and use fillet or something. Okay, then just use and use extend, I think. Done. Make this single entity, and okay, make this set. So the importance is in the detail. Okay, so the more detail we go, the better we learn. Okay, so column layout, and then we have the column schedule. Okay, so you can even name this table here. This is column layout, this is column schedule. You can name this schedule also like this. You can have a, like, I can pick this up and do it here, and I write this as my, mark this as my column schedule. Just caps lock on, Control plus A, Control plus U, Control plus P. At the center here, just take a line, extend, use extend command. Okay, so like this we have the column schedule, right? Okay, column layout, column schedule, and now we want to place a typical column layout around here. Okay, so now we'll just change this. This title will be here, column details. We'll just turn the caps lock on. And there are some elements which will put which will be by default in every plan. We'll put it later. Now let's go ahead and put in the your detail of footing, right? Okay, so detail of footing will put. So for that footing layout and footing schedule. First of all, we'll just copy this and copy this to here. This much is enough, I think. Yeah, we'll copy this to here and we'll give two footing sizes, F1 and F2. F1 will be 1600 into 1600. Okay. Let me give F1 for the middle columns, will give something else, F1 for all the other things. We can only give a little slightly higher size maybe. Okay, then you just name this as F1. Give another size here, 1800 into 1800 for the middle columns. Take the center here and paste it. Name this as F2. Copy these two together, take the center point, then paste it here. This is a call foundation layout. So these are the footing sizes which I have done. So we can see F1, the size, the depth, and then the bottom reinforcement and the top reinforcement. And this you can download. These are the default blocks which you can use in every single drawing. The notes, and in the design in the design notes, the bottom part is important. The building is for ground plus 2 floor. You can change this one. And the remaining are the structural design notes which you can use in every single drawing. Just download it, and you can see this is the arrangement of the bottom and this is the arrangement of the top. So this you can change as per your design. Okay, and this also you can keep a single constant for every single drawing. Edge by 4, this is zone, the total height is edge, and in this zone the shear force is more, so that the reinforcement is closely spaced. So this is the zone 1 and this is the zone 2. From foundation to plinth level it is zone A, and in these direct zones, edge by 4 is your zone A and remaining part is zone B. Okay, this you can do. This is the foundation depth D which is mentioned, and you can see here PCC depth you can change here. I think you can change to 100 also. This one for this 100 is enough. Just do this 100. Okay, So this is done, and this minimum is 300, so I'll give you 400 here. So easily you can do this. So like this part will be common for all the drawings, and here is the tie schedule for the columns. Tie in the G1 in the zone A, and this is in the zone B. Tie schedules in the zone A, it is 200 center to center spacing, and zone B it is 250 center to center spacing for both the outer and the inner rings. In some drawings you'll find the 10 T bar or the 10 mm dia bar in place of the 8 mm dia bar. You can change this accordingly. So once this is done, we will go straight for the beam. Okay, so this in this drawing, this is the only the ground floor design, so we'll go for the beam here. Let's go for the plinth beams here first, and then the roof beam layout. I'll just do it here, then we'll just copy them later. Okay, and just move it a little bit here, and here we have to check the flush. Since all these columns are 300, 250 mm, 250 into 350 for the plinth level. There is the width is 250 mm, but in some cases you have 250 and 350. You check the flush. So like this, from this column to this column, this is left side flush, so you have to mention that left side flush. But in the plinth level, the beam will be directly from this to this, so no problem in that. And in the roof level also, it will be directly from this to this. So this is selected. You can also use layers if possible. Okay, then 250, and then this. Okay, let me use some layers here, just to beams. Give a color. Okay, on this, and let's work in beams for now. Now in the top you can see the column is top flush, so the top will go first here. Set 250. This is right flush. Okay, let's finish with the vertical. Now this is left flush, left side there is a wall, so we'll provide the beam along the left side as well. Okay, first let's go with this much. Okay. Now let's do the horizontals, and then we'll complete the remaining verticals also. The horizontal main beams let's do. Okay, so this one, you can see the wall is along the top face, so it is top flush. So we'll just do this. New space for repeated commands here, and then in this portion you can see the wall is bottom flush. So you'll use, we're doing the main beams first of all. Secondary beams also be there, we'll do it later. This, and this is also bottom flush. Done. And this is also bottom flush. And this wall is the top flush for this column. So this is a secondary wall. In this left side it is fixed support, and right side it is pin support. So do like this. We'll also join this one. Okay, select this EX center, and select this, and select this, right? So secondary beams, we'll choose to provide this secondary beams. This one obviously can provide, so it is 2100 distance. Okay, no, we don't want this distance. Let's take this distance, like from the end, how much the distance is. Ortho is on, so the end is 741. So here we'll take an offset of 741 from this end. looks okay. Oh, dimension, I think I messed up dimension. So dimension is 3x mod. We'll just do d100 dimension now, and set current also d100. Okay, so it is double two triple to 5 actually. So offset triple to 5 to this, and EX center, and zoom in. New AutoCAD version, right? TR space, and all the things are gone. Offset 250 beam here. Now this is a very small slab, so here we can increase the diameter, sorry, reinforcement of this particular slab. So there, in this small area, we don't need to give that much importance to this. So this is the plain beam layout here, but you can give also. It's up to you. It's optional because with very closely spaced things here. Okay, so it is up to you. Small portions we can ignore. Puja room portion also we can give a beam here. I think this portion, yes, we can give. It is fairly spaced. We'll write flush. Okay, so let's give this. You can take L enter also. Next time using this offset 50. Done. This we can ignore also, I think, but okay, let us give this portion and this portion. Okay, so like this is the plain beam layout here which you can give, and then obviously I'll delete this. Okay, and then we'll have the roof beam layout as well. So here the roof beam and plain beam all will have the same, but if you have differently, then also we can just give. So now I'll just switch to 0 and multi-line text here, and this will write as PB, and then move it to specific place, and only at the some dimensions you just give this PB. First I'll do the horizontal, then the vertical. So there should be an order, otherwise you might forget. Okay, some places. So let's start with the vertical here. Copy and use ortho, that's more preferable. And now for this, this is enough. Similarly for the last one, outside or inside? Let's give inside. Okay, vertical and horizontals done here. PB. Now length, not plain, just plain beam layout. Let's look at the roof beam layout as well. It will be the same, only in place of PB it will be B, so no problem in that. Just prepare the roof beam layout as well. Yeah, only difference which I want to make in this roof beam layout, because in the roof beam this portion will also be included. So there is 250 from here from the column. So this portion is also included here in the roof beam. So take an offset of 250. Okay, so and then I'll just select this EX enter, and then join this, and then TR enter, and then this, and we'll just select and extend this. Okay, since this part will be very close, I think it's not practical to give this column beam twice. Okay, or else you can just give this as a cantilever portion, or it's up to you to choose. Okay, for that, okay, I think this will be much eccentric loading. So this option is better, right? You just leave it here without any column vertical beams. Okay, only the horizontal junctions will join them. Okay, this there won't be any beam here. Just to show this for this slab projection. Okay, I'll just also even show the dimension of this 250, and I think I need to show the dimension of this also for beam, so that in the while construction there is no possible problem. Okay, this also I have to show from this. Okay, construction purpose there won't be any problem. For this one we know that this is flush here, so there is no problem. Okay, and for this everything just to do this will be B or B1, something like this. Select this, can have to replace everything as B1. One by one you have to do. So this you can see, even I've been doing a tutorial, it requires so much time, so it requires patience, the drawings, and you have to check after making these drawings, and you have to have an order. Like you can see, I'm going vertical first, and then I'm going to, it's very easy to forget something, so I'm just, there's a lot of discipline, these things. So ideally, you'll have, when you're the design, you'll have different types of beam, but I'm just going with one beam, type of beam to show you preferably. Okay, so once this is done, so you can see these other details you can add by default also. So these beam details you can see 215 to 350, and top and bottom reinforcement you can see here 316, 316, and start extra, the top extra and bottom extra opening is not there, and there is, you can see the representation of this near supports zone 1 and set center there is zone 2. So zone 1 and zone 2 is given because it taking tie and reinforcement is different. Okay, this you will find in zone 1 and zone 2 in this particular diagram, which is given in the last page. You can see this is zone 1, 0.1 L1 for the zone 1 at the top, which is 0.1 L1 for the discontinuous size and 0.3 L1 for the continuous size. Side, and you can see extra top space, distance 0.1 L1, and extra bottom is given at the center at a distance of 0.15 and 0.25 from these two ends respectively. So this you can know, and this is the anchorage for the development length. Sometimes it's 50D plus a particular thing, but practically minimum development length is 15 to diameter of the bar. Okay, and you can see this is the T section, and this the zone 1 and zone 2 has been mentioned here. You can see this. Okay, so earlier also you find you found this particular thing, zone 1 and zone 2 for this. Okay, so this zone 1 and zone 2, this one is for the columns here. Let me just check here. This is, yes, this is h by 4 here, so 3000 by 4, this will be 750. So this, I'll just change this to 750. This is shown in detail little bit. Okay, so I'll just change this to 750. zone 1, and this also 750 for zone 1. Okay, and this is the zone 2. So in this also the spacing is been mentioned here. In this I'll just go 750. Okay, so this sections and these anchorage, these things you can keep constant. And let's go to the roof beam. In the roof beam you can see the things are, the representation is the same, the sizes you can see. So the 300 will be below the beams, and the remaining portion is above the beams, and you can see the extra and main reinforcement, and you can see the table. So you can just change the values according to your software, and you can just edit this easily. And same for the slab you can design by Excel, or you can design by RCDC, and then you can just put in the values of the slab. Here you can see this 125 mm slab, shorter section, longer section at the top. So this will represent everything here. Okay, for the slab you can add a typical slab diagram as well. I'll just show this later. So for the staircase also, this thing will do. Okay, just design the staircase and then just change the, this is RCC by the way. Okay, sometimes the nose beam is there, nose reinforcement are there, sometimes it is not there. So it's for the drawing, but you can easily do this 10 mm dia. So top and bottom is the same here, so you can easily just change the things like the thickness and all, and you can, this is, you are good to go. So basically if you just download this plan and you will just design in the building, and then if you just draw the basic things like the beam, first of all the column layout, and then the foundation layout, and then the plain beam layout, roof beam layout, so you'll be able to just automate the remaining things and just change some values in this. Okay, so you can improve a lot of things. There are a lot of things like slab and other things, the detail, beauty lies in the detail. But for now, this you can start from the very basics and progress with this. So how do you find this video? Let me know in the comments and drop a like on the YouTube algorithm. Thank you. Bye bye.